Hey everybody, Miss Larson here. So I want to come and read every day to you. It might just be a portion of a chapter, it might be the whole chapter. It just kind of depends on how long that chapter is. But I want to spend a few minutes every day just reading to you. One of my favorite books when I was around your age is the book I'm going to read. It's called Esperanza Rising. Now, you'll have to forgive me. There are some Spanish words in here sometimes, and I'm doing my best to say them correctly, but it's been a little while since I was in Spanish class, so you'll have to forgive me a little bit, okay? But I'll tell you what it means in English after I say it. So, the setting of this book in this first chapter is we're in the year 1924, and we're in this town in Mexico called Aguascalientes, Mexico. Okay, let's just dive right in. Our land is alive, Esperanza, said Papa, taking her small hand as they walked through the gentle slopes of the vineyard. Leafy green vines draped the arbors, and the grapes were ready to drop. Esperanza was 6 years old and loved to walk with her Papa through the winding rows, gazing up at him and watching his eyes dance with the love for the land. This whole valley breathes and lives, he said, sweeping his arm toward the distant mountains that guarded them. It gives us the grapes, and then they welcome us. He gently touched a wild tendril that reached into the row, as if it had been waiting to shake his hand. He picked up a handful of earth and he studied it. Did you know that when you lie down on the land, you can feel it breathe? That you can feel its heart beating? Poppy, I want to feel it, she said. Come. They walked to the end of the row, where the incline of land formed a grassy swell. Papa laid down on his stomach and looked up at her, patting the ground next to him. Esperanza smoothed out her dress and knelt down. Then, like a caterpillar, she slowly inched flat next to him, their faces looking at each other. The warm sun pressed on one of Esperanza's cheeks, and the warm earth on the other. She giggled. Shh, he said. You can only feel the earth's heartbeat when you are still and quiet. She swallowed her laughter, and after a moment said, I can't hear it, Papi. Aguantante tantito y la fruta será en tu mano, he said. Wait a little while, and the fruit will fall into your hand. You must be patient, Esperanza. She waited and lay silent, watching Papa's eyes. And then she felt it. Softly at first, a gentle thumping, then stronger, a resounding thud, thud, thud against her body. She could hear it too, the beat rushing in her ears. Shwoop, shwoop, shwoop. She stared at Papa, not wanting to say a word, not wanting to lose the sound, not wanting to forget the feel of the heart of the valley. She pressed closer to the ground until her body was breathing with the earth's and with Papa's, the three hearts beating together. She smiled at Papa, not needing to talk, her eyes saying everything. And his smile answered hers, telling her that he knew she had felt it. And that's the end for today. Tomorrow we will pick up 6 years later. Okay, bye.